There's nothing light about the Galaxy S10 Lite. It's got the most powerful processor of 2019, 8 gigs of RAM, triple camera system with super steady OIS, a large 6.7-inch display, a 4500 mAh battery, and it still belongs to the Galaxy S10 lineup. So why is it called the Galaxy S10 Lite? Well, let me tell you how Samsung was able to shave off some features from the Galaxy S10 to deliver the Lite version. Most of the features that I feel were shaved off from the S10 to deliver the S10 Lite were not as frequently used, and it made perfect sense to just keep the essential performance features to deliver a flagship performance experience at a budget light price. Starting right from the box, you get the standard earphones from Samsung, and it's not the AKG tuned earphones that you generally get with a flagship phone. These alone sell for about $100. The second cost cutting comes from the build material itself. It's a combination of plastic and glass, which is obviously cheaper than what you get in the Galaxy S10 or the S10 Plus with its ceramic finish. The S10 Lite also does not have stereo speakers. It only has bottom firing speakers. In the regular flagship, that is the S10, the earpiece was the second speaker, and it hence gave a richer audio experience when not using earphones. So that's another hardware saving. Next, the Galaxy S10 Lite is not IP68 water and dust resistant. These certifications require intense testing and can increase the device cost per unit. But because the S10 Lite did not have to go through these certifications, it was able to keep its cost low. From a hardware perspective, you also don't get an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which is more secure and supposedly faster. It's got a regular optical in-display fingerprint sensor. Now coming to the camera hardware, it may have a 48 megapixel sensor which may capture more detail per se, but it still has a smaller aperture and a smaller pixel size, which means it may not be able to take very good low light shots as compared to the Galaxy S10. But it does add gimbal-like stabilization to its videos, which it calls super steady optical image stabilization, which does increase the cost a little bit more. So it's more of a give and take when it comes to the camera hardware. Also, the camera cannot shoot 4K videos at 60 FPS, though that really shouldn't be an issue because what are you going to really do with a 4K video if you don't have 4K monitors or televisions around you everywhere? Where are you going to even play these back? There's no wireless charging, so that's another hardware saving. Also, the internal memory that you get is a UFS 2.1, which is a lower version than what you have on the Galaxy S10, which is a UFS 3, which is obviously better and faster, so there's a bit of saving there as well. And now talking about the display, while you do get Super AMOLED, it's not dynamic AMOLED, which is actually a richer display experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, the display is still very good. I'm just telling you that this might be another way they could have reduced the cost and delivered the S10 Lite. The S10 Lite also does not support Wi-Fi 6, also called as Protocol AX, and that's a lot faster if you've got an AX compatible router. Now this is really just for your information, but what it really means is that the S10 Lite is not going to be compatible with your future or next generation routers, which will support a bigger bandwidth like 1 gigabit per second and 2 gigabit per second of internet speeds, which your current router may not be able to support. But yeah, it's just about future proofing, and the S10 Lite will not be compatible with that. Another thing that the Galaxy S10 Lite does not have is the ability to record HDR10 plus videos. Essentially, you can record HDR10 videos which have better quality, contrast, and dynamic range, and they look really good when they're played back on displays that support HDR playback. Even YouTube now supports upload and playback of HDR videos, and they look really cool. So yeah, the Galaxy S10 and the Note 10 have that capability to shoot HDR10 videos at 30 FPS, but the S10 Lite does not have that. So yeah, these were some of the differences that I thought I should bring to your attention. While there might be many more hardware changes which could save costs, but I'm not here to talk about all of those, just a few that I thought may make an impact in your decision making, or just to know how S10 Lite is cheaper. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment them in the section below and I would answer whatever questions you might have. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.